come to you. We've got another of our stars joining us. So I've just got to stop you because Aditi Ashok is joining me. And wonderful to have you, Aditi. I can tell you I got up at 5 a.m. that day to watch golf. The only time I otherwise stay late in the night to watch golf is when there's the US Masters. But fantastic. You've become a star.
Thank you.
And what you've done for the sport is remarkable. I just want to take our audiences through that roller coaster of emotions that you went through while just missing out. You're a true hero. What was that day like?
It started out good. I think I was playing good all 4 days. So even the final day, I was pretty calm. I wasn't really overawed or excited about it. I was playing good the final day despite not having my best off the tee. But eventually, I think when I missed the final putt and then after I was walking to scoring, that's when it hit me that I was right there and I couldn't get it done, because you go to the Olympics and you know they're going to give out 3 medals, and to finish 4th was kind of sucked. So I was disappointed, but I was happy for all the support I got and the fact that so many Indians tuned in early, especially, and the support on social media where Prime Minister tweeted and, so many people who wouldn't normally even see golf tweeted. So that was really amazing to see.
I have to ask you, where did you get that putter going? I mean, you didn't miss a single putt, barring that one possibly on the 17th on the last day. You were just terrific. What was it? There was something, it seemed the force was with you and, something very, very special.
Yeah, I think putting is mental and not really physical, and the putter doesn't really care if you hit it short or long, and that was the first part of the game that I learned, so that's always intrigued me. And yeah, it's still today, it's my favorite part of golf. And I think also when you hit it as short as I do, it kind of becomes a necessity to putt good, but yeah.
No, it was fantastic. Sharda, we are talking to a golfer who's come fourth. Remarkable in a very competitive sport. We've seen a javelin thrower, Sharda, who's won us gold, defeating the mighty Scandinavians and the East Europeans at their sport. This seems to be, Sharda, India's coming of age moment in the Olympics, or am I sort of getting ahead of myself, Sharda Ogra?
It's a little bit, Rajdeep. First of all, Aditi, congratulations. You are on another channel with me, and I didn't say congrats. So congrats. Terrific performance.
Thank you.
We've been following your career for the last 4-5 years. The office where I work, ESPN, used to work. No, Rajdeep, what you're saying is that, the same thing happened in 2012 after the London Olympics, that this is our coming of age. We've got these many medals, and then it sort of went back into, we ended up with 2 in Rio. What Mustafa is saying about the fact that all the stakeholders are working together, particularly, say, with the government and the TOPS program, and how they channel the money into various elite athletes and how it goes, that is a sign, hopefully. And the most interesting part is that for the first time, we've got medals in so many sports, in a diverse array of sports. We won 2 medals on 2 days in a row, which is unprecedented, has not happened. Unprecedented and historic are overused words these days, but it hasn't happened before at the Olympics for India. So I think there is a chance, but the point is it has to be broad-based, certainly in some ways. Since Adil is here, I think in athletics, we need to see more stars coming through. You need to have them consistently, not sort of held back and said, please compete in our events, please come to camp. There needs to be a certain rethinking of that. We had a 4x400 meter team that beat the Asian record, that set a new Asian record. I want to know what's going to happen to them going into the next 3 years. So I think a certain continuity is needed. I think, I don't think we fielded our best team in the mixed 4x400 mixed relay. I mean, I could be wrong. Adil can correct me for sure. So, there are all these kind of sort of gaps. And I think maybe Mustafa will understand what I'm talking about. But there is a lot of federation kind of, we don't know what's going on. In rowing, why do we keep having new rowers at every Olympics? We had Dattu Bokanal, who had a great performance in Rio, and he now has had a fight with somebody, so he's not there, and 2 other guys have come, and they've done well, but who knows if they say something that the officials don't like or the administrators don't like, they'll be chucked out and somebody else will come. So that has to change. Until that changes, until the athletes are not the center of every federation's interest and their energies and their and their resolve, we'll be at this level that you'll have once in a generation athletes like Neeraj Chopra come and just bust everything out of
So it's
blow
still-
everything out of the water.
So it's still the exception, not the rule, despite the system,
Absolutely.
not because